Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this. We have good old Rocky Top as the number 1 seed. Auburn is the 4.
My wife's sleeping.
Kentucky is the 2 seed. Alabama's a 3. You got Florida as a 6. You got South Carolina as a 5. We have the Arkansas Razorbacks just kind of sitting there as a 4 seed. And Missouri.
Can Missouri make a run? Can Missouri make a run?
No way.
No.
There's no chance.
Honestly, I'll tell you this. If we get the semifinal matchups that I think that we're going to get, I think the SEC, that Saturday for the SEC semis, Fanta, will be probably the best semis that you're going to get in a conference tournament this year. Tennessee, Auburn, Kentucky, Alabama, that has a chance to be electric.
I've got a crazy prediction for this.
Ooh, I love crazy predictions.
I'm going wild on this one, okay? Because I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing recently. I know. Arkansas makes this SEC semifinals.
I wouldn't be shocked.
So they start as the 12 against Vandy. They're winning that game.
Mm-hmm.
They face South Carolina. There's not a talent disparity. Okay. It's really not a coaching disparity. Like, I love the job Lamont Paris has done, but Mussel's going to have this group ready to go. You telling me Arkansas can't win that game? Of course they can win that game. So they win that game. Then they play Auburn. Now Auburn, who I have a lot of respect for, but I don't love them in a conference tournament. Here's why. For some third time around that you're seeing them, you know what they're going to be offensively. Auburn guards, but I still don't trust them a ton on the offensive end of the floor. With that in mind, I like the way Arkansas score in the basketball. They scored. They beat LSU. They hung 94. Now Kentucky doesn't guard a ton unless they want to. They scored 102 against Kentucky. They scored 82 against Vandy. Like, they lost, but they score. And I just think that they could be a sleeper here and get there. Now, nobody's beating Tennessee on Tennessee's side of the bracket, in my humble opinion. Like, Tennessee is set up to make the final here, guys. They're going to play LSU or Mississippi State. They're not losing that game. They're going to move on there. Even if they get Auburn or South Carolina, you're telling me that either of those two teams going to beat Tennessee and Nashville? It ain't happening. Tennessee's making the final of this. It's hard for me to go against them. I like the Volunteers too much to pick somebody differently.
Terrence?
Tennessee wins it. I don't have much else. I've waxed poetic about Tennessee for so long. I do think they beat Auburn, Mississippi State, LSU. Hopefully they compete a little bit. Tennessee's too good, and then I think Auburn's just not geared to beat Tennessee in a tournament setting. I don't think.
No,
they're just too big, too physical. It is what it is. I think the finals day is where it gets it. This is where it gets interesting for me. Maybe even a Kentucky-Alabama semifinal game would be interesting. Outside of that, this tournament really didn't do it for me. I'm going to be honest.
Oh, I disagree. See, I like the tournament. I do.
Yeah, not this year. I've been to the SEC tournament. It's great. Where they have it there at Bridgestone Arena in Nashville is awesome. It's a great place to be. I just
wait a minute,
this year I'm just kind of.
Oh, stop! Hold on a second.
What would make me happy?
No, I'm pushing back on you. Here's why I'm pushing back on you. You're telling me that first off, the offensive basketball that's played between Kentucky and Alabama, if we get that in the semifinal, that's basketball theater. That's the best.
How about Florida,
I just mentioned
Alabama?
I just meant, I literally just
Florida,
said
Alabama
Kentucky, Alabama.
You did not just say that. You did not just say that.
No, you didn't say that.
What about Florida, Alabama in the quarters? They don't play any defense in this league. If there's nobody in the world that should love SEC basketball more than young Terrence Oglesby, okay? All they do is fire up threes. All they do is play like this. Nobody wants to play any defense, and you're telling me this league isn't any good? Fanta, are you hearing this?
I didn't say it was any good. I said this tournament doesn't do it for me. Vanderbilt, Arkansas, ho-hum. Arkansas, South Carolina, meh. Ole Miss, Texas A&M, meh.
What about the
Missouri,
final?
Georgia, meh.
What about
Georgia, Florida, meh. Like, what do you want me to say? I think once you get to the semifinals, it's a good semifinal, but only on one side.
But what if it's Tennessee, Kentucky in the final? That
What
means
if South Carolina,
I said the
Auburn?
finals.
What about South Carolina, Auburn in the quarterfinals? We're talking about two teams that were
South
competing
Carolina,
for the
Auburn.
SEC championship.
What'd you say? Hold on. What'd you say? South Carolina, Auburn?
Yeah, what about South Carolina, Auburn? What about Arkansas making a run? What about the Must Bus? The Must Bus has got new tires. The Must Bus just got an oil change. The Must Bus is revving. They just put a Mustang. They just put a Mustang engine in there, right? They got a Hemi.
Yeah, they put a Mustang
bus
engine with BMW brakes and tried to put a convertible on it. It looks like a wagon, is what it looks like. And that wagon,
they are a wagon. They are absolutely a wagon. And
so you know what?
Bet them like they're a wagon. Money line.
Yeah. Okay,
money line,
so fine.
Money line.
Okay. Well, let's thrilling stuff. 14 and whatever they are, 15 or whatever they are. Arkansas team makes the semifinals. Color me excited. I think the semifinal game between Kentucky and Alabama would be fun.
Let me tell you about our newest partner for the month of March, Splash Sports, the home of certified community competition, where you get to play against your friends and not the house. Whatever game it is that you are playing, from survivors to tiers to pick X, the safest way to play for real money without the hassle of having to track down deposits or worry about payments is through Splash. They have partnered with PaySafe, the best deposit and payment system in the world, to ensure that money stays in safe hands and is delivered to the right places. To join the Field of 68 Survivor Madness, click the link in our profile below and join in. Entries are $5 a pop with a prize pool of up to $4,500. Winner take all. Join Splash and come prove that you're smarter than us.
Tennessee is going to roll roughshod through South Carolina or Auburn because it might as well be a Tennessee home game at that point. If they're not playing Kentucky, and then Tennessee, Kentucky in the finals would be fun. Okay.
Yeah. Then you know what?
Okay.
I'll give you this. Let's get Tennessee, Kentucky round 3. That's the only. If there's one thing,
just skip the other games.
Basketball gods. Dear basketball gods, I ask
skip the other games.
I ask one thing of you here in this week, championship week, that's so important to us. Give us a Kentucky, Tennessee SEC title game leading into Selection Sunday. That's all we need.
Now wait,
you guys, just pray to the basketball gods. Send up a couple Hail Marys.
I agree, but if you
send up a couple TJ Sorrentines from the parking lot.
But if you talk about shout out Coach Brennan,
TB, my man.
Yeah, shout out Tom Brennan, who called me a couple weeks ago, and it's just the best phone call in America. Okay,
I love when that pop up and I just see Tom Brennan on my phone. I'm like, here we go. What is going to happen for the next 25 minutes of my life?
I didn't see him last time I was in Vermont. I didn't see him this year.
They'll be in the American East.
Probably because
they will, but I'm not doing that game. You know who's doing the
American
East? You know who's doing the American East game?
Who?
Randolph Childress.
Wow, that's great.
T.O., I got something to tell you. My Vermont fan buddies are not happy about this. Okay,
I couldn't do it. They asked me to do it. I couldn't do it.
Oh, I know, and they're not happy. That this is like a good luck thing. Okay, if Vermont doesn't win, if they don't make it, if they lose in the title game at home, T.O., like you're going to be getting some angry text messages on that group chat. Like you're going to lose too, man. You might have jinxed this.
Hey, don't. It wasn't me. Hey, the jinx wasn't me. It was Jay Alter. You need Jay Alter back there. Jay Alter's not doing it.
Wait a minute.
Get mad at Jay Alter.
Shout out Jay Alter, original host of Big E Shoot Around with me. Okay. If you're going to talk about the SEC like that, okay, you Southeastern Conference bastard.
Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.